snow, let it snow.
Hey everyone, happy Vlogmas day 3. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different and make it a little bit more lively by having you guys get to know me a little bit better. I wanted to just, allow my viewers to get to know me and like who they're watching, which might sound a little creepy, but that is something that's really important to me. So here is 30 facts about me. So this was kind of hard to figure out right away off the bat because it's hard to kind of talking about yourself. It can be easy depending on if you're really passionate about a topic, but it was hard for me to find 30 facts. The first one is my birthday is March 16th, 1998. So I'm 20 years old. Number 2, I was born and raised in Minnesota. I'm like a little bit out of the Twin Cities area, so I grew up going to the cities a lot. My dad worked in St. Paul and my mom has worked in Edina, and yeah, I really do love the cities very much. So I have 2 older sisters, Lauren and Sarah, and I have my mom and my dad Kirk. So my dad Kirk passed away 4 years ago in November from prostate cancer, but we've made it through and grieving never ends, but I know that my dad is really proud of me and that he's watching over us, and I'm really thankful to have had him in my life for 16 years and all the lessons he was able to teach me. I will probably do more videos talking about my dad and what it was like, because it was such a life-altering experience, but I am so thankful to have had my parents and my sisters growing up. Number 4, I grew up with 2 cats, Gilbert and Sassy. So Sassy was a Siamese and Gilbert was a black cat, and I had them. Sassy we had till I was in 7th grade, and then we had Gilbert till I was in 10th grade. So I love them so much. Number 5, in 7th grade we rescued my dog Deuce, which he just passed away last week, which is so sad. But he was definitely like the light of my life. I love him so much, and I know that he's with my dad now and with his best buds Gilbert and Sassy, so I'm just glad that he's out of pain and stuff like that. But he was just such a sweet dog, and I definitely have some videos planned to circulate my animals and stuff because I love animals so much. So number 6, I used to raise mallard ducks just for fun growing up. I did grow up kind of in like the country, but I had the opportunity to raise ducks, and it was such a fun hobby to do with my dad, and we just, yeah, they would fly away, and like the fall time around November was the latest we've ever had one, which was actually my first 2 ducks. I always got 2, Charlotte and Wilbur, and Charlotte ended up being Charlie and Wilbur ended up being Wilburette because I didn't know which one was a boy or a girl. And Charlie stayed around until November and would walk me to the bus stop and walk home. That duck was literally the sweetest thing ever, and I miss them. They were so great, and I've had a lot of other ducks. I raised them from 3rd grade to I think 6th or 7th grade. Number 7, I love swimming. We have a pool, and I've always just loved swimming. It's so fun. You will see me on my Snapchats often by the pool, or when I'm near the ocean, I'm always in the water. I love the ocean and I love water. Number 8, anything nature related is my favorite. I love to hike. Like I said, I love swimming. I've gone like cliff jumping before in this like hidden area, and the water is like this turquoise blue. It's so pretty. And I love to rock climb. I haven't lately, but it's still really fun, and I just love to do walks in nature, which is like some of my favorite things to do. Number 9, I am a junior in college at the University of Wisconsin Stout. Number 10, I was a cheerleader for like pretty much my entire life, pretty much all through elementary school, middle school, and high school I was in cheerleading. Number 11, I love to dance. So this just sprouted from growing up with my mom and my sisters, and even my dad liked to dance, and going to like the Girl Scouts daddy-daughter dance. Like, I loved dancing as a child, and I still do, so yeah, you'll catch me on the dance floor boogieing away. Number 12, I started my YouTube channel as a beauty channel, hence the lost in makeup part. There's a whole story behind my username, which is why I haven't changed it, and it just is a little special to me. But yeah, I did start it as a beauty channel. 13, I used to create skits on my channel with my friends and a webcam. So we did have a camera, but it was just more fun to create it on this webcam. It was so easy to upload, and oh my gosh, we had like Mustachio and Beardio was one. We did like Dawn in the Morning Show. I remember all the skits and they were so fun, and unfortunate that they're all deleted, but I do have a few that are on private which I love to look back on. But yeah. 14. One of my favorite movies is 13 Going on 30. I love that movie. I just kind of relate to it in certain ways and it's hard to explain why, but I just do. 15. One of my favorite shows is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I've watched the series 3 times and I love it so much. I've watched the spin-off, which was Angel, and I just really love Buffy. I think that the show has a lot of lessons that teaches people, and it's very much like a feminist show, and it's just so like girl power, and it's very just a really lovely show, and I love the supernatural aspects of it, and like I don't know, I think it's so cool. 16, I love musicals, hence why I love dancing so much, and one of my favorites is Annie, and I also really love Mamma Mia. 17, I adore traveling. Number 18, I love animals, if you can't already tell. Number 19, I am a vegetarian. 20, I am addicted to thrifting. 21, I am an avid coffee drinker. I drink coffee every day. I didn't today actually, but I'm savoring the amount of coffee I have. I only have like this much left, but I do have like a little 5-cupper that my mom bought me from the Salvation Army, brand new in the box by the way. But yeah, and I love this, and I just love having coffee. It's just so lovely. It's like a little hug in a cup. And one of my favorite drinks, since this is kind of like a Vlogmas video, one of my favorite holiday drinks is from Starbucks, and it is the chestnut praline latte. And then a regular order of mine from Starbucks is a grande iced coffee with sweetener and cream. Number 22, I love pasta, specifically spaghetti. I love spaghetti so much. I don't know what it is, but spaghetti is my favorite. 23, I was on a kids panel to help create Nickelodeon Universe at the Mall of America. I actually had to write in, this is kind of like the sprout of why I'm majoring in what I'm majoring in. My dad brought home this thing, it was an ad in the newspaper, and it was saying like, are you a kid that wants to help create like a Nickelodeon Universe at Mall of America? It was something like that. I wrote like all of my ideas. I was 9 years old, and I got a phone call from Miss Heather, and she was like, I would love to interview you. And I got a phone interview, then I got a face-to-face interview, then I talked to her one more time on the phone, and I got onto the kids panel. It was really, really fun, and I got a lot of great opportunities that like I'll never forget. I was able to, they shut down the entire park to the public the night before the grand opening, and they let as many family members and friends as you wanted to invite ride the rides before anyone else could. And they had like food, and we got to try all like the dining hall foods that they were gonna have there, which they don't have like any of the cafeterias there anymore. It's like now a butterfly exhibit, and I think they've made it like into an arcade. But honestly, it was like the best experience I've ever had, and it was so fun. 24, I love acting so much. I get kind of scared doing it, even though I am pretty much an extrovert. I do get a little nervous, but I think it's just the adrenaline, and I was able to act in like just a mini project for one of my friends the other day, and it was so fun. And I know it was just like really random, and I was just asked to do it randomly. Like no one really knows that I like to act, but I do really like to act. It's so fun. I actually like did one of those phone call auditions, like where it was like saying it was Disney Channel, but they really weren't. You hear them on the radio station when they come to town. I did that, and it was just like, it was a good experience, but it was definitely just so funny. 25, I play the ukulele. 26, I sing. And 27, I play the piano. And I first started playing the piano when I was in 4th grade, and I really love it. It's so fun, and I just kind of teach myself now. I was in lessons for like 5 years, and then since then I've just taught myself either by ear or watching videos on YouTube. So 28, I am in a sorority, Delta Zeta. 29, I am majoring in PSEM with applied journalism. So PSEM is an acronym for Professional Communications and Emerging Media. And 30, I've been to Florida 7 times. So that is 30 facts about me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!